we can pick up where we left off here. It's still Wednesday, the 30th of August, about 10:15. And if I remember right, I was just giving a quick rundown of what business startup. Had a good workout on Monday, and then had my call with Patrick last night, and we've changed our calls to every 2 weeks. Just seems to work better for me. And my writing schedule was to try and write on Sunday mornings, get up early when everybody's still sleeping, sit at the computer and write, and that had been working for me for a while. But the last 2 Sundays I just had writer's block, just sitting there, and I talked about it a little bit when I recorded on Monday. It was just a kind of a detachment from the material, and it's I think more because of my focus on this business startup, my attention, my imagination, creative effort is really being driven towards that business startup. Trying to figure out the best way to get turned around here and back out to the highway. I guess if I go down and do a turn around and come back, maybe. All the way down to Blanco, come back. My focus is all over the place today. It means I have really no focus. My mind is just everywhere. So yeah, I was really wanting to talk to him about, just what I paid him for to coach me and help me talk through some of those issues. steps, it's gonna happen. And everything that we're doing, every thought that we have moving forward is going to play a part in this, and it's being consciously aware of that and continuing to use that, to manipulate that system to get what we want. So I got to work this morning and I was like, you know what, I'm pretty much caught up on everything. I'm not behind. I feel really good about where I am with my job right now. I mean, because summers are overwhelming and then they can consume you, and generally do. It's always a rough time. I struggle with it every year. This is my 6th year now. Just, had my 6-year anniversary, and it's difficult, but I feel I'm caught up now, and I'm starting to feel the release of some of that pressure, and so I'm in a good spot mentally at getting into the office, man, because you can get in there and just, you've got this dark cloud as soon as you walk in the door. If you left that dark cloud behind, you might have taken it home with you and carried it with you all night and brought it back with you the next day. But I've been successful at leaving that behind, leaving that in the office, and not having to bring that home with me, which has allowed me to enjoy my life on a much higher level than I've ever been able to before. But I really haven't had much of that. Even, I've been leaving the office feeling good, feeling comfortable, feeling caught up, and I've been coming back in the next day feeling that. But I got in today and I felt good. I felt positive. The sky was blue. The temperatures were good. Everything's been clicking and moving along. I knew I get to go to the gun range today. I had a workout 2 days ago, and as long as I follow suit, we'll have another one tomorrow. Had a great call last night with Patrick. Had a great clearing call last night with Joe Battaglia. Just everything was good. But man, we got in, and a few little things started happening. People complaining about this, misunderstood this, someone not understanding what they need to do next, and I started to become very irritable very quickly. And I was like, I need to get out of the office before this has a dramatic effect on my day, allows me to slip into one of these uncomfortable dark spaces that I tend to fall into, especially when I start to lose my temper. So I have all these places that, like I said, none of them were critical, but I could go here, should go here. I guess technically it just depends on your perspective. They all needed to be done, but they weren't like, it needs to be done right this second or there's going to be consequences. It should be done now, and I'm taking care of them, but I really just, it's like, I need to get away from the office and keep my head clear and not allow some of the frustrations that can creep up in the office to these pieces are coming together. So, you know, we have that kind of lined up, and it sounds like it's negotiable to have it be more than one person take that training class. I very much want her to take it for sure if she's going to be running that aspect of the business, but you know, I would like to, if we can make it happen and negotiate a price, then I would like to take it myself and possibly have maybe Morgan take it also if she is going to be helping us or working with us. So it just kind of depends on the, it's pretty, like I said, pretty costly. It's $1,200 for a 3-day training class for one person. So if they charge that per person, then it's definitely not going to happen. But they, I guess, suggested in their talk yesterday that was negotiable. That's kind of the fee for the class. But if there was more than one person who wanted to take it, then it wouldn't necessarily be the class cost multiplied by the number of people there. There would be some kind of flexibility in that, since they were already offering it. So it would be beneficial for as many of us to take that, as long as the cost is acceptable. So again, just everything is coming together, and